Hello everybody, welcome to the party. Before we start anything off, I have to discuss what I'm wearing. So, this shirt here is impossible to be unwrinkled. This middle part right here where the buttons are is creased beyond belief. There is no way to get it unwrinkled, and so I just don't steam it. I don't iron it. I let it be. It is the most wrinkled shirt I own. I just wanted to let that be known. So there you go. Okay, without further ado, let's get into the video. Before we do, my name is Brandon Black. If you like to hear me talk about things on YouTube, where you are right now, then consider subscribing and dinging the notification bell so you know when all of my videos go live for you. If you did that, thank you so much. And either way, let's get into the video. So I am here today to show you how oddly satisfying videos are not odd nor satisfying. So I typed in oddly satisfying to YouTube and I clicked the first video and here we go. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to pause it right now, first off the bat. So this is three men doing their jobs at a construction site, flipping panels of metal onto this stencil, spray painting over it, and creating roadwork signs. How is that odd or satisfying? The only reason I can see that it's satisfying is the spray gun. It's pretty good. This gentleman here is kicking soccer balls into what seems to be a giant sticky... Oh, it didn't even give me a second to analyze that clip. This is a vacuum. I don't know if anybody here has used a vacuum with a hose attachment, but yeah, works pretty well. I don't think that's odd. It's slightly satisfying, I guess. It's satisfying to clean up dirt. This is a sewing machine. Seems to be sewing a pillow up. Wow, this video, okay, I'm gonna pause right here. This is probably gonna be a common theme we see as I react to this video. There's not much time to talk or analyze these videos. It's one after another. You have to be zone out on everything else and just focus on this video to get the oddly satisfying part of it. All right, let's just get into it. So I'm already on the next one. It's a piece of hot bread being cut. There's cheese flowing out. I'm not satisfied because it's not, very clean as most of these oddly satisfying things are. Okay, so somebody looks to have cut up a jar and is putting it back together. Not very satisfying. Is this making a doorknob? I don't know what that was. There's no description. This looks like shoe inserts. I'm guessing the satisfying part is how cleanly it cuts. There's no context for these clips. This is just a machine with a human head attached chopping tomatoes. It's odd. I will give this one. That's kind of odd with the human head to the robot, but satisfying? I don't know. It's just chopping tomatoes. This is another one that fits into the odd category. I don't really know what's going on there, to be honest. Where is that? That is a giant stretch of land with that material. That was actually kind of weird. Just smacking a peach with a hole in it, and oh god, this is like trying to get a flower to bloom before it's too early. Oh god, you're just abusing it. Oh, this looks painful to the flower. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool, but that looked really rough on the flower. I don't know if I can get behind that. Okay, this is a guy throwing a ball and sidestepping so it rolls around him. This just looks like a bored guy on the job. This is a semi-truck, or whatever they call it in this country. unless this is in America. I don't know because I can't see what side of the road he's driving on, but that was not odd nor satisfying. This looks to be a coal sorter machine where the arms just jut out randomly whenever they decide to and sort these oddly shaped rocks. Yeah, I don't get that one either. Let's see here. Surprise me. Make it odd or satisfying. Oh, I've seen this before. You hit a bottle and it freezes the whole thing. Okay, this is a wheelbarrow with the purpose of digging holes. Pretty cool. Not odd nor satisfying. This guy's paying respects to his dearly beloved while also activating those lanterns. Okay. I would guess this is a drone fireworks show. I would bet $100 that those are all drones in the sky. You know, pretty cool. Not odd nor satisfying. This is a laser cutter machine. Didn't even show the final product. Okay. Vacuum sealer, fairly standard. It doesn't even show the final product. I'm gonna pause again. I don't understand these compilations because it doesn't show enough. It's just, oh, these are oddly satisfying. How are they odd or satisfying? They're normal day-to-day things that we have seen in our modern lives, and they're satisfying, I guess, in that they do their purpose, but it's together it just doesn't mesh together. Like right now they're imprinting their tea or coffee or whatever they're brewing onto a piece of paper, like the coffee filter. I don't know, we'll continue, we'll see if it goes anywhere. Just pressing it over. Is this going to imprint it onto the coffee itself? It doesn't even show it. That's my issue. Okay, this is a piece of machinery chipping off, looks like pieces of metal coming out of this machine. That's my problem with these videos, is I want context. I want to know what is happening. Okay, so here they put this piece of metal on this machine. I'm guessing they're making some kind of vinyl roll. Again, I don't know what's happening. There's no context whatsoever. This, I guess they're cleaning a window. Sure, I'll take that. That's satisfying. I like cleaning things. Not odd. Okay, making some chalk art. Okay, it's a 5 within a circle. Alright, this is a nice car, or maybe even a normal car driving across a bridge. Doesn't fill either criteria. Scooping some pudding out of a cup and putting it in a Tupperware. Delicious, wonderful. How is that odd? Or satisfying? That's sloppy. That's sloppy. Sloppy jalopy. Cutting some grapes on a skewer. Okay, great. Great! What? Stretching some tube around a pipe. Putting some caps on that pipe. That looks like, okay, some kind of shock or maybe something for, that actually has purpose. This is actually just a sewer grate bubbling underwater. What more can I say? There's no... That last one, I'm gonna even go back. Okay, so we go from sewer grate bubbling, normal, not satisfying, to stretching that in your hand. The thing goes into the tube. Then this guy goes to painting. Does the person that puts these together even understand what these clips are? Do they just search like satisfying clips, odd clips, and put them together? Like, I don't... This is my issue with these. How is this odd or satisfying or both combined? Okay. Cutting some wood with a chainsaw at a sideways angle. Pretty cool. But what's the payoff? Nothing! There's no payoff! It cuts the clip off before you can even see what happens. Laser cutting a watermelon, or normal cutting a watermelon. Pull out a watermelon popsicle. Okay. Sure. Tiling a floor with some cushions, which you're never gonna do. Is this building a bed frame? They fit together. That's their design. Sure. That's literally the design of the product. That's why I'm not... understanding this. I need context, otherwise it's not impressive, and even sometimes with context, it's not impressive. This is putting batter on a pan and cut it off before the payoff comes. Okay, this is shearing the sides off of some wood, cuts off before you get the point. You guys probably understand at this point what I'm getting to. These clips cut off before there's any payoff, there's no context, I don't know what's going on. There's even a side, like in the top left or top right, bottom left, bottom right, anywhere on the screen, if it said the title of the video or the process that is happening in the video, I would be okay with it. But there's nothing. There is no context to this whatsoever. It is so... I may be getting more upset than I should be, but there's no context. It cuts off before there's... I'm repeating myself, I understand, but I'm just so bewildered at why people watch these compilations. This is uploaded today. When I clicked on it, it was 9 hours ago. So today, uploaded 83,000 views. I get that people watch these and they probably zone out and they're like, oh yeah, this is cool. And they go from clip to clip to clip to clip. Sure, I understand that. If you're one of those people, I'm not saying anything against you. I just am so blown away that these compilation videos exist. And they're just taking other people's content, putting it all together. And that's why I don't have any problem doing a reaction or viewing this kind of content and showing it, because these people obviously have done the same thing. I am only putting it up here and talking about it because what does this bring? What does this do for the community, for YouTube, for any kind of site that they upload this kind of content? Rant over. Let's continue. Okay, stretching a tube around a circle. Pushing it there, and he pulls the tube off. Cuts before whatever it's gonna happen. Alright, cutting some, hopefully it's food, I don't know, looks like some little jelly dish. That's, you know, great. This is pushing off, looks like a centerpiece of bamboo with a large piece of bamboo. I can see the satisfying part of it, I guess, because it fits together, but it's one piece of an object to another object. They naturally fit together. That's nature, folks. Okay. Packet of peanut sauce, I'm guessing. Showing the process of doing said process. Okay. Cutting out a circular pattern within a roof. That's a nice circle, and he did catch it. That was probably the coolest one of this clip. This is a VR racing machine. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to be in that. Oh, especially the flying, you know, city part of it. That would be very cool. Very cool. Very satisfying. Slightly odd with today's technology, more than the rest. This is a hot piece of metal being shoved into it. Looks like a rivet machine. This is some kind of corn grain facility. I don't know, it's not even showing what's happening very well. Looks like it's just falling down a rain chute. Is this a snow cone machine? Oh, okay, they spread some oil in it and burn it, and oh look, there's some strawberries and a heart shaped ice cream underneath. Cool. This is a oh my, okay. Pause here. I would never want to be that person inside of the machine there. So you see probably construction vehicles daily on the side of the road doing various jobs and construction sites. This is honestly a fairly precarious situation I've seen for a cat. Forgive my non-knowledge of the names of this machinery, but scoop digger machine. This is fairly dangerous. In my eyes, I would be horrified and never get in a machine like that, even if it was parked on the side of the mountain. So, again, it kind of goes to my point earlier. Neither odd nor satisfying, more horrifying and terrifying. I'm sure it's going to work out fine. They probably want to shown it otherwise, but here we go. Just shoving a rock. Oh, falling down. Oh. Terrible. Terrible. Just thinking of being in that position. Alright, here's this man here, somehow shirtless, and in his shorts, he seems like he's doing a professional job. I really don't understand why he's wearing what he is. Maybe it's very hot, and he wants to be comfortable. He's doing a very good job. This is what I would, I guess, say satisfying. Rubbing lard all in those cracks, very nice. This looks like a wonton making machine. Again, kind of cool. It's just machinery. It's not odd. It's slightly satisfying, I guess. This is cutting a fruit with a spoon. This better be very satisfying payoff. It's not. That was very uninspiring and disappointing. Okay, rolling on a priceless fossil, petrified wood on top of a canister of what looks to be, when it explodes, it causes everything to freeze around it, from my video gaming perspective. Somebody on a Stairmaster. How is that in the least bit odd or satisfying? How is that in the least bit odd or satisfying? That clip sums up my frustrations about this kind of thing the most. That was somebody walking on a Stairmaster, the most basic of any workout regimen. And I would dare say that some people skip or completely ignore that. Continuing on. Alright, it's Nunu from the Teletubbies driving up to a hotel and checking it. Oh no, it's actually a man inside of it, walking in to check into a hotel, calling his mom, Mommy, I made it in, and they didn't suspect a single thing. They didn't suspect me driving a giant backpack to check in. Alright, this looks like it's causing a block to turn into a smooth cream. Okay, this is some kind of optical illusion or something where people can climb onto and lay down. Kind of cool. Kind of odd. This is fairly satisfying. I'll give it that. This looks like just tightening some wire around a pole, some kind of construction thing again. Neither odd nor satisfying, just daily construction work, I'm sure. Scraping some sand away and puffing some dust into it. This better do something insane. What? 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 Okay. Everything I've said up until this point, that was the most odd, and I wouldn't even call it satisfying, but odd wizard-ish thing I've seen. So they scrape away sand, they blow this powder onto it, and then everything around is doing whatever, but then it pops this, like, pen out of it? Okay, the only way that would be more satisfying is that they would write on a piece of paper with it. I don't know. That was kind of interesting. This is just some tapioca pudding being served at the senior home. Pour some soy sauce on it. Yeah. Ooh, pour some ginger juice. You know, if that tastes delicious, I would want to eat that to know what it tastes like. But watching the video does nothing. All right, that kid falls into some tubes, never to be seen again. Okay. Looks like some toothpaste, maybe. I would bet money that that's toothpaste. Turn into a nice little ice cream cone. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Neither odd nor satisfying. Scraping that into a shape. Okay. Well, I guess that was it. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, post down in the comments below whether I'm alone, and I don't think that most of these were neither odd nor satisfying. If I'm leading you astray, then definitely comment down below and tell me which ones you think were odd or satisfying or both. But either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have made it to this very point right here, I would suggest that you subscribe, because you're going to see more of me talking about things on YouTube. And, well, I just thank you so much, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Again, if you're here still, why? And if you are, thank you. Bye.